On November 9, 1983, one of the most famous and wealthy businessmen in the Netherlands, Freddy Heineken, was kidnapped in Amsterdam. Heineken was the owner of the world-known beer company that carried his family name and was considered one of the richest men in Europe at the time. As Heineken was leaving his office in the evening with his driver, a group of masked men suddenly attacked them. They sprayed pepper spray at the people nearby, blindfolded both Heineken and his driver, and forced them into a van. The entire operation took only a few minutes. A taxi driver witnessed the kidnapping and tried to follow the van, but one of the kidnappers threatened him with a gun, forcing him to stop. The kidnapping was not random. 5 men had planned it for nearly 2 years. They built secret soundproof prison cells inside a warehouse and carefully studied Heineken's daily routine. Their goal was simple: kidnap a very rich person, demand a huge ransom, and disappear with the money. Heineken and his driver were kept chained inside the hidden cells for several days. The kidnappers sent letters and recorded phone messages to the police, demanding a ransom of 35 million Dutch guilders, which was equal to about 18 million euros at the time. This became the largest ransom ever paid in Europe. The kidnappers used extremely clever methods to confuse the police. They communicated through newspapers, phone booths, and written instructions left in public places. The ransom was transferred from one vehicle to another and finally thrown from a bridge into a truck below. The kidnappers then buried the money in barrels underground and escaped on bicycles, pretending to be ordinary athletes. After receiving the ransom, the criminals began to feel that the police were watching them. They divided part of the money and tried to disappear. However, the police eventually tracked them down. 2 of the kidnappers were arrested while trying to free the hostages. Others fled to different countries but were later captured in France and South America. Freddy Heineken and his driver were rescued alive. After the incident, Heineken increased his personal security and rarely appeared in public without protection. He continued leading his company until his death in 2002. This kidnapping is still considered one of the most intelligent and complex criminal operations in history. It remains the highest ransom ever paid in a European kidnapping case, and is studied today as an example of long-term criminal planning and police investigation.